CarePoint versus Empire Fire. Miss Favero, are you there?
I am, Your Honor.
Not you, Mr. Botts. Is your name Miss Favero? No,
I see her as a participant.
I know. That's why I asked if she could hear me because she hasn't responded yet. Can you hear me, Miss Favero? That's because she's not connected to her internet yet.
There we go.
Better.
I am now connected. Sorry, I have 4 people on Zoom in this house right now.
No worries. It's totally fine. On CarePoint versus Empire Fire, this matter was adjourned to today's date on October the 13th. The policy was supposed to be produced under a protective order. Anything that hadn't been produced as of that date was not to be used at trial. The plaintiff was to provide a disclosure statement within 2 weeks. Where are we at with this stuff?
So, Your Honor, my office received the entered order with the protective order language late last week. I've not been in the office because we've had COVID in my household. So now that I've seen that the order has come through, I requested that my client send the policy today, and I expect we'll produce it today under the protective order. The only other thing that needs to happen is that you may recall that I told you the last time you and I spoke is that there's a potential priority issue here. We've provided some of the information that we have related to that from the patient case to plaintiff's counsel. The only thing we're waiting on is we've subpoenaed the actual personal policy itself. Once that policy comes in, we'll flip it right over to plaintiff's counsel. And I think at that point, we'll be ready for dispositive motion practice and case evaluation.
Mr. Butts?
Well, Judge, this is a very contentious case for reasons I don't know. I mean, this is a billing for physical therapy. Part of the bill was paid, part of it was not paid. If we could have a jury trial, I'd say let's go ahead and have one, but we've got problems doing that. So I guess my thought is send us to case evaluation, saying we'll have sanctions hanging over our head if we want to be unreasonable.
That's fine. That's fine. Can I just send it to case evaluation now, Ms. Favero?
My concern is that I'm not going to have the personal policy that I think is in priority in this case until probably sometime in mid-December. So I would say case evaluation anytime in the month of January should be fine.
Okay, then I'm going to make a notation to send a case eval. Paige, you don't have a problem hanging on to it for 30 days and sending it then?
Nope, I'll wait the 30 days.
Okay, perfect. All right, then that's what I'll do.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Judge.
All right, good. Thanks. Have a great day.
You too. Nice to see you, Mr. Betts.
Hey, Judge.
Hey, yeah, I see your email about about Charlotte Thomas.
Yeah. She's very upset. She's very nervous. She's going to miss her court date.
What time is she set at?
It's the one right under Jennifer Richards, 2923 at 11.
Oh, yeah. So does she want to participate by phone?
Yeah, I got a good number if Mr. Santi could maybe call her and put her on speakerphone.
Sure. Mr. Santi, do you have an objection to that?
To give her a call?
Yep.
Go ahead and give him the phone number.
Okay, and then I do have her on hold right now, so just give me like 1 minute after I give you the number so I can get her off the phone here, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, her number is 734-334-0583.
And I've spoken to Ms. Thomas on multiple occasions, so.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let her know, okay?
Okay, so I'm just calling her, and then is she getting back on, or? I'll just give her a call.
Yeah, you're going to call because she doesn't have, apparently she's having problems getting on Zoom. So we'll just do it by speaker. You're going to call her and put her on speaker.
Perfect. Will do.
morning, Miss Hudson. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. I'm doing well.
Are we, we're waiting for Mr. Marks, but have we made any progress with Mr. Marks?
Yes, we have a settlement and he has signed the release and the order of dismissal. His wife is picking up the check today and will submit the order of dismissal to you by mail today. I just wanted him to confirm in this hearing that his wife has authority to pick the check up for him.
Okay, so you're expecting him.
Yes.
All right, well then we'll wait, and as soon as he gets on, we'll do it. Mr. Cox, I see you. What case are you on? Are you on that Michigan? Are you standing in for Miss Winters on Jennifer Richards?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what I thought. I have Miss Richards on, or I did. Uh-oh, did I lose her? Oh, no, there she is. This matter is set for a summary disposition motion. Any reason that you can think of, Mr. Cox? Can you do a breakout room with her? Is there any?
Absolutely.
All right, Miss Richards, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Cox. What I want you to do is when I tell you to hit join, all you have to do is hit join and he will meet you in there to have a private conversation, okay? There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you in a minute. And then on FCA US LLC versus James Richardson, and about T-5 minutes, I'll go ahead and take a default on that case. And you can email it to us. You can mail it if you want, but you can email it to us at 34D, civil34dc@gmail.com. I had a brain moment that I forgot what it was.
Sounds good, Judge.
So give me just 5 minutes and then we can do that.
Certainly.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I have Ms. Thomas on the phone on my speaker.
Okay.
So I think
Can
that's
you
what you
hear
want.
me, Miss Thomas?
Yes, Your Honor, I can.
Perfect. New Res LLC doing business as Shell Point Mortgage Services versus Charlotte Thomas. You had an opportunity, Mr. Santi, to speak to Miss Thomas.
Yes, I have, Your Honor. On multiple occasions, I've had some dialogue with Ms. Thomas. We're currently trying to see if something can be worked out. Unfortunately, we're not exactly on the same page right now, but we're trying. And there's been a proposal for a settlement by Ms. Thomas. I've taken it to my client. They're still currently reviewing it. And I've explained this to Ms. Thomas, and I've explained the situation. And you know, I hope that we can work something out, but I can't guarantee that.
Do you want me to adjourn it 30 days to December the 15th at 11:15, and then we'll, hopefully you'll have it settled before then?
Your Honor, that's fine. You can do an adjournment. I would say that my secretary has been in contact with your clerk there on trying to secure a date for a motion for summary disposition.
All right, well, I'm going to give you the December 15th for this moment, but Paige, if that changes, it is what it is.
Okay, so December 15th at what time was that, Your Honor?
Or else, Paige, do you want me to just give you January 12th? Then we can, it's either settles or we hear the motion for summary then.
That's fine with me if that works.
Mr. Santi, I wasn't asking her
Oh, okay.
particularly.
I wasn't clear, Your Honor. I apologize.
That's okay.
That's fine. Whatever date you want to set for the motion for summary disposition.
Well, we'll do the motion for summary January the 12th.
January 12th at same time, 11 o'clock.
Paige, what time?
$10:15, Judge?
That works. 10:15, Mr. Santi.
Okay, and then I'll send out the appropriate notices and actually
Perfect.
call the motion, because I don't think we've done that yet. And then again, we'll continue dialogue with Ms. Thomas.
All right, thanks. And then she can tell her that if she has problems, even at that date, that we can do it like this, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Your
Perfect. All
Honor.
right, thank you. Back on Michigan Education versus Jennifer Richards. Mr. Cox, did you have an opportunity to speak to Miss Richards?
And Judge, it was very lonely in the room I went to. I was the
Oh.
only one there.
You didn't go, you gotta unmute yourself, Miss Richards. Did you have a problem getting in?
I was the only one in my room too. So I was in there and it was by myself.
I was there for about 2 minutes and I came
Okay,
back.
I have that you both were sent to breakout one and neither one of you ever joined it. So I have no idea what
I joined some rooms.
alternate universe the Zoom sent you in. Apparently, it didn't want you to speak. Let's try it again.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I have
that's
no
okay.
idea how that even happened. There you go. Try it again.
This is breakout room 1. I'll try it.
Yes,
Breakout
it
room
is.
one.
All right. In the meantime, FCA US LLC versus James Richardson. The gentleman that just joined us, what case are you on?
I'm on the Calvin Marks.
Okay, Mr. Marks, hang on just a second. On FCA, I'm going to go ahead and take a default, Mr. Bears. So you can send us that default and I'll sign it. Anything else for
Okay.
you this morning?
Plaintiff has nothing further.
Okay, perfect. Have a great day then.
Thank you. You too.
On Calvin Marks versus Shostak Brothers, I have Miss Hudson on, and my understanding is she wanted to verify before this dismissal that that your wife has the authority to pick up the check.
Yes.
We're good, Judge. Thank you so much for your patience with us and your help. Mr. Marks, Olympia is going to come to my office today to pick up the check. And
Okay.
I'll go ahead and submit the order of dismissal that you signed to the court today since you have the check, if that's all right with you.
Okay, that'll be fine. Thank you.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.
Happy
Okay,
New
yeah,
Year,
yeah,
Judge.
take it easy.
Thank
Happy
you.
New
You
Year.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Back on Michigan Education. Did you guys?
I still nobody in my breakout room, Judge.
Okay, are you serious? I mean, it
Yeah.
sends you both there. I have no idea.
Miss Richards, did yours say breakout room 1?
It did say breakout room one, and I'm very familiar with breakout rooms, and usually you pop right up. So yeah, I was by myself again.
I waited for about a minute.
Let me see. Hang on.
For
one
breakout
sec.
room 2?
I've been doing breakout rooms this morning. There must be something in Zoom that's going wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me try something else. Let me try one thing. Let me try. We're going to try it one more time. And if not, then I think that there must be some problem with Zoom because, okay. I'm going to try to assign you to breakout room number 2, see if it makes any difference. If not, then we'll just have to have a conversation. All right, try it one more time. Let's see if it says that they both joined it. It says she joined it and it says he joined it. So it says they're in the same breakout room. So if they're not, I'm going to actually join and see. I'll be right back, Paige. Mr. Wright, what case are you on? Miss Wright, I
Good morning,
apologize.
Judge.
I see you're on Estate of Joe Lewis.
Yes, Judge, I am, and I'm actually awaiting co-counsel to join Attorney Jim Washington.
I see, oh, I have co-counsel. Okay. Because I have Johnny Hawkins is the defense attorney, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, then we're waiting on them. That's fine. Mr. Yaldu, what case are you on?
Well, Judge, I'm sorry, Attorney Washington says he's in some waiting room for Paige Hope or,
Yeah, he's on the wrong place. He needs to be on my Zoom. Do you want to send him my phone number?
yes, please.
You ready?
Yes.
933-057-8570.
Okay, thank you,
That's
Judge.
my direct dial in.
Thank you.
Mr.
Okay.
Yaldu, what case are you on?
Belleville Manor versus Kevin Sanders. I represent Belleville Manor.
Got it. So we just wait for Mr. Sanders. This case was not set till 11:30, so you're early.
Yes.
And I give him a half-hour window
Okay.
before I take
And I
the
think
call.
he's being represented by legal aid. So with Brent Ingram, I don't know if he had filed his appearance, but
I do not have an appearance, but we'll deal with it when they jump on. All
Thank
right,
you.
so just hang out. Thanks.
thank you.
Okay, I see you, Mr. Washington.
Okay, great, great.
You can probably mute if you like until the judge comes back on.
Okay. All right.
Did I hear a clerk? Madam Clerk?
How can I help you?
Well, is only the judge able to put folks in breakout rooms?
Yeah, I'm not the host, so we'll just have to wait
Oh,
for her to come back.
okay.
I'm right here. What did you need?
We were getting close to maybe resolving the case.
Oh,
We ran
that's
out of
fine.
time.
Yep, I'll stick. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna try to stick you back in.
Maybe room 2 was a good room. Room 1 was not the
Yeah,
best.
yeah, apparently not. It didn't like you guys. Hang on one second. Let me do it again. Manual, I'll make 2. All right. There you go. Good morning, Mr. Washington. You're muted.
Good morning, and I finally found the right place, so thank you.
You're perfect. Yes. Are you on the estates of Joe Louis Bonham versus Clarence Anderson? So we're just waiting on Mr. Hawkins. Is that correct?
That's what I'm understanding, and I'm good with it.
Okay, good. All right, then just hang out.
Okay, I'll go back on mute.
Thank you. Ma'am, what case are you on?
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you? What case are you on?
I'm Olivia McMahon, but the name is coming up Leland Marbley.
Yeah, Olivia.
McMahon.
Oh, I see you. Okay, you're not set until 11:45, so just hang out and we'll wait for Mr. Chaudhry to join us, okay?
Okay.
All right, so just mute yourself again and we'll wait.
Okay.
What am I looking at here? Okay. Hmm. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Cox, did you have enough time with Miss Richards?
I think so, Judge. We're ready to go on the record.
We are on the record. Recalling Michigan Education versus Jennifer Richards. You had
Good
an
morning again.
opportunity to have a breakout room, Mr. Cox.
We did, Your Honor. The defendant's agreeable to making a lump sum payoff to end this matter, which would then result in a dismissal of the case with prejudice. She told me she could make the payment as soon as today. Maybe what would make sense is to adjourn this matter out a couple weeks and allow her to make the payoff. And then if for some reason it doesn't work out, we could have this matter heard again. But I expect that what
Well,
I
I'm
can
gonna
do.
pull it, Paige. Why don't I just do that? I'm gonna make the notation that you're gonna send something in within 2 weeks. If we don't receive something, then Paige will pull it and reset it I don't want you to take up space on my docket on the 15th.
Okay.
Without cause. Do you know what I'm saying? And so,
Yeah.
Paige, is that okay with you? If you hold it for 2 weeks, if you don't get anything, you'll bring it to me and we'll reset it.
Yep, that's fine, Judge.
Okay, perfect. Then you're all set. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Miss Richards, don't call for about 30 minutes, okay? Because I got to get the information in the system so people, when you call, know what the proposal is, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Miss
Perfect.
Richards. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Cox, are you also on? No, never mind. I thought I
No,
saw you
this
on
is-
another case.
I think this is the only one I've got this morning, Your Honor.
Yep, I think you're right. I think this other case is, yeah, it's not. Okay. All right, perfect. Have a great day. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye now.
Good morning, Mr. Abercrombie. Can you hear me? Mr. Washington and Miss Wright.
Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. And Miss Wright, this case was set at 11:15. I have a 30-minute default policy. I don't know, have you spoken to Mr. Hawkins? Did you expect him today?
I have not spoken with him. Normally he's present. I'm not sure where he is today. I do have, his acknowledgement October 9th, giving me permission via email to assign his name to the stipulated order for adjournment to today. So.
Does somebody want to try to call his office? Paige? Will you try to call? Do you have the phone number for him?
Let me look on the file.
Here, I'll give it to you. Ready?
Yep.
248-567-9990.
Okay, I'll give him a call.
Okay, thank you.
I hope I got this all hooked up correct.
Judge,
Yes.
I just spoke with him. He said that he apologizes. It slipped his mind. Is there any way that he could have 5 minutes to get on?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Mr. Royce, can you hear me?
Yes.
Mr. Abercrombie, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we get a picture, Mr. Abercrombie, or?
I don't know how.
There should be a little box that's got a video thing that you just click on and it should show your picture. Are you on a phone or are you on an iPad or a desktop? There you go. Perfect. You figured it out. I spend my day teaching Zoom. That's what I do. So it is what it is. On Ernie Abercrombie versus Chris Wise, can both of you raise your right hands? Do each of you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you'll give in this matter will be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Abercrombie, you filed this. Tell me what happened.
So I've been taking my car to Chris for many years. He told me that he was licensed through the state of Michigan. Come to find out that he wasn't. I called the county on him to get his facility shut down there. Speaking with the gentleman that represented the state of Michigan on the licensing board, he got me half of the money back on some work, the last work that he did for me. And he told me that I can sue him for any and all previous work other than changing fluids on a vehicle and get my money back because he was unlicensed not only in the county, but also unlicensed as a repair facility in the state of Michigan.
Okay, you have to explain to me what you're asking for and why.
Well, I'm asking for all my money back.
That doesn't tell me. Look, that means nothing to me. I don't know what that means. Saying I want all my money back. I want to know, do you have receipts? What did you pay him for what work? What work wasn't done? If the state of Michigan, through the Attorney General's office, made a decision and made an assessment about his licensing or lack of licensing, that's an issue that the state of Michigan has to deal with separately. So I'm asking you again, what exactly are the damages that you're asking for, and what and for exactly what work that was or wasn't done?
Ma'am, I thought I put that in my complaint.
I'm asking, this is a hearing. You have to demonstrate at a hearing, what are the damages that you're asking for?
For my transmission work that he did on my truck to be refunded, and for the
okay, how much money? How much money are you asking for?
$1,500 on that.
Okay.
And then $550 on the what he charged me for doing my clutch on my car.
Okay, $550 on a clutch and $1,500 on, what was it on?
My truck.
No, I meant on your transmission, I think you said.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Okay, so he did not, he took $1,500 from you and he did not rebuild your transmission.
He did rebuild the transmission. He's unlicensed in the state of Michigan.
I didn't ask you about his licensing. I asked you if he did work for you or not.
Yes, Your Honor, he did.
Okay, and the clutch, did he do the clutch?
Yes, Your Honor, he did.
Okay. So he did all the work and I take it you guys had a falling out. Why are you here? What happened that caused you to be here? You've gone to him before. I take it, were you not satisfied with the transmission work? So you
No,
want to
he
give him
was
the
always
transmission
charging me.
back, right? Because even if he's
Pardon?
unlicensed, the transmission will go back to him. If he rebuilt something and you want your money back, he gets the transmission back, right?
No, that's not what this is about. The state of Michigan told me I have to.
I don't
sue him
care
in
what the
small
state of
claims court.
Michigan told you. This is a hearing with the 34th District Court. I don't care what the state of Michigan, if the state of Michigan thinks that they can issue you a judgment, then they should do that.
This is the route that the state of Michigan told me that I had to take in order
Okay.
to.
Hang on just a second. I'm going to put you guys on hold for 1 second because this other case is ready to go. And so that'll take much less time than apparently what you're going to take. So Mr. Washington, Miss Wright, and Mr. Hawkins on estate of Joe Louis Bonham versus Clarence Anderson. We have all the parties ready. This case was set this morning at 11:15. What's going on with this case? Whoever wants to take that.
Well, Judge, this is Attorney Wright. The case, the decedent's estate case is currently pending in the Wayne County Circuit Court.
Okay.
We may be headed towards mediation/trial. We are scheduled to be back in front of Judge Palucci December 7th. So
Who is, just so that I understand who the parties are, who's the PR for the estate?
Teresa Bonham, and I represent her.
Okay. And what is her relationship to the decedent?
She's his niece.
Okay. And who is Clarence Anderson? And it's his estate, whatever it is, includes property at 23555 Martinville Road.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. Who is Clarence Anderson? To either her or to the decedent?
He's the decedent's stepson.
Okay.
The wife pre-deceased, yeah.
Got it. And so he, the decedent lived there with his stepson. He passed, the stepson's still there. Is that accurate, Mr. Hawkins, as far as your?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. Then we have a will contest. We have a will issue that's in place now that has been for quite some time. And the estate consists of the property as the court has articulated. And so we're trying to work out that detail.
Okay, so really the circuit court, the probate case, strike that. The probate case actually, this case hinges on the probate case.
That's fair to say.
Is that fair, Miss Wright?
That's fair to say.
I mean, because you know, do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, if the defendant successfully has his contesting of the will and whatever the distribution, I don't know the details. I'm not going to try to, and I don't want to know the details. But if he's successful, then he doesn't have to move. So the landlord tenant case is a little bit, I won't use the word premature, but we need to leave it pending until that resolves. Although the landlord tenant case should go away regardless.
It would, Your Honor.
Can
Right.
I stay this case pending that? And when it's resolved, you, Miss Wright and or Mr. Hawkins or Mr. Washington can reach out to us and we can reset it if it needs be, or if not, dismiss it, or if it's necessary, enter a judgment for possession, whatever the details. Because I imagine probate that you, Miss Wright, you're foreseeing or thoughtful enough to have foresight to ask the circuit court to ask for a immediate possession, and then we could push it back here to get a judgment and a writ if we need one. Fair enough?
Fair enough, Judge. And I believe that's the issue Mr. Washington wanted to speak on. if he's
Oh, yeah,
still
go
up.
ahead, Mr. Washington.
Oh, okay, thank you, Judge. Yes, Judge, I represent another heir of this estate. who is-
Oh, okay, I apologize. She said co-counsel and I wasn't, I apologize.
Oh, that's okay, Judge. That's why I just waited. But her name is Joan Bonham Black, and she is also a niece. And I think that what the court had indicated, I had spoken to counsel about, and it would seem to be logical and make sense that we could do that and administratively or stay the matter pending disposition in the probate court, unless we decided otherwise. To come back would probably be a good decision. And I would concur.
Okay. Okay. Then I'm gonna stay at, Paige, are you good with that?
Yep, if they could just let us know once their case is settled there.
Yeah, one way or another, let us know so that we're not in the forever pending state.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that, Judge, because we're all involved in that matter, and we'd all know the same thing at the same time.
Perfect. All right, well, good luck, everybody, and let us know, okay?
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. I'm just writing, it's state proceedings pending probate in Wayne County. Page. And then on, Mr. Yaldu,
Yes, Your Honor.
pretty sure you're past your half hour. Or just at it right now. Do you want to take a, oh, did you say that, oh no, you said that you thought Mr. Sanders had.
Correct. But I mean, if he didn't file an appearance and he hasn't
Well,
appeared,
he didn't, but I've got somebody, oh no, it's the plaintiff on another case.
okay.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take a default, a judgment for possession,
Okay.
and they can,
They can do what they need to do in order.
exactly.
I mean, and just, Your Honor, just for the record, I mean, we've been trying to work with EDP regarding this, and based on what my client's telling me is that there has been no communication or even efforts regarding this. So my client's more inclined to not wanting to participate in EDP anymore.
No, I understand the dilemma. All right, well, I'll take the judgment for possession, and you can email it if you want to civil34dc@gmail.com.
Your Honor, would you rather have it faxed? Because we've had issues in the past regarding emailing our judgments, and our judgments
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I don't think you've had issues with me.
No, not with you.
You can go ahead and email it and I'll get it right over to her.
Yeah,
Okay.
there have been no issues with me, Mr. Yaldu. I sign them and get them right back, but
Do
your
you want for the
preference.
record what the amount is owed?
Do I know what the amount, are you kidding
No,
me?
you want me to put on the record what the amount is owed?
Oh, sure, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So there's rent to retain of $3,606.43.
Got it.
Cost of $188 for a total of $3,794.43.
Perfect. All right, well, thank you very much, and go ahead and email that over, and Paige will get it to me, and we'll send it back.
All right, thank you, Your Honor, and
Thank you,
hopefully-
have a great day.
You too, and happy holidays.
You too.
Thank
All
you.
right, Mr. Abercrombie, go ahead, I won't interrupt you again. Go ahead and finish telling your story.
I did finish.
Well,
Stay from-
you did finish well. I thought that I had some questions, but your position is that your position is that according, for whatever happened, that according to the state of Michigan, he's not licensed, so you paid him this $2,050 and he did all the work, but because he's not licensed, you should get all your money back and you should get the benefit of the work that he did and not have to pay a dime for it. That's your position. That's what I hear you saying.
Well, that's the state of Michigan's opinion.
Okay.
I'm a licensed general contractor. The law is if anybody who tries to do any work over $600, they're doing general contractors work, and by law, they are entitled, that customer is also entitled to their money back. I'm just going by the law, how it applies to me and my business, and how the
Okay.
state of
Weiss.
Michigan physician told me that's what my stance was.
Mr. Weiss, what do you want to say?
Well, Your Honor, I actually didn't do the work he's trying to claim. And me and Ernie were friends for at least 30 years.
You think that I haven't done, I've done this job for 25 years, Mr. Weiss. You think that I didn't have my crystal ball and figured out that this was a friendship gone wrong?
Yeah.
Been doing this a long time. I understood that that was the issue. Anyway, go on. Tell me what happened.
Well, he's just, to me, is just trying to make claims that to get more money.
Okay, well, no. You said you didn't do the work. Did he pay you $1,500 for transmission?
No, he did not, Your Honor, and did not do no work on actually August of 2018. No transmission work was done by me.
What about the clutch work?
No, I did not do the clutch job. I actually helped Ernie with his working on his own car as friends, and that was all we did. We worked on it together, and he used my garage pretty much.
Okay, now I'm curious. What happened with the breakdown on the friendship?
Well, he brought his car to me to do some custom work for him, and he wanted me to weld in some high performance frame railing and change out his front suspension to a high performance front suspension. He brought it to me and I quoted him a price to do it because what I told him, he couldn't work on it with me this time because we had symptoms of the COVID.
Okay.
And so he left the car with me, but at that time I did give him a verbal estimate of how much it would cost. So
But did he pay you money at that time?
yeah, he did pay me when he come to pick it up, and everything seemed to be agreed and fine. Then I texted him about a friend of ours, mother died, and he texted me back something very nasty and accused me of being somebody I wasn't. So I, from there, I just blocked him. I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Then next thing I know, the state of Michigan came on by and then asked that I make a settlement because he looked up online that he shouldn't have given me so much money. So we made a settlement. I gave him back a $400 cashier's check and just to settle everything and be done with it.
How much did he pay you that you ended up giving him back $400?
He gave me a total of $850, which he agreed on, and he paid me. And then he just agreed after and wanted money back. So.
Do you agree that he gave you $450 back, Mr. Abercrombie?
Yes, it was $450.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So he says that he didn't do the work for you and you say he did.
Correct.
And there's no paper trail.
No, Your Honor, I paid him in cash.
Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, these proceedings, this isn't a case of beyond a reasonable doubt that you have to prove. It's a preponderance of the evidence, which means what side tips the scale ever so slightly in one direction or the other for a favored judgment in that person's direction. I have no idea between the two of you who's telling the truth. Mr. Abercrombie, you claim that you gave him this money and that he did this work. He claims that he never did the work and that you never gave him money. There's nothing else to indicate. I don't know what happened. I'm going to find for the defendant no cause of action. I can't figure out what happened between the two of you, and so it's a no cause of action. Thank you, gentlemen.
That's all right. He has a cease and desist that he can't work on cars anymore and rip anybody else off. Thank you for your decision.
I can't do a cease and desist. That's with the state of Michigan. All right, Mr. Weiss, have a nice day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss McMahon. Good morning, Mr. Williams. How are you? I thought I saw
I'm fine. I'm fine, Judge. I had to figure out how to.
No, you're good. You're waiting on your attorney, right?
That's my assumption.
That's your assumption. Yeah, just hang out. We also need the plaintiff, so just wait for a few minutes till we get the other side and your attorney. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm going back to mute.
Okay. Perfect.